managing anxiety and stress. The first thing is that anxiety and stress are a real thing. They happen, especially if
Yeah.
you're in sales or if you're in business. There are going to be things that come up and you have to have an actual method to deal with them. The first thing that I would highly recommend, and this isn't necessarily a tangible strategy, it's more of a mental strategy that I like to apply, and that is perspective. So in my opinion, when you have perspective, an overall bigger perspective of what's happening, it's hard to be affected by things. It's hard to be, emotionally dragged into anxious situations or scenarios or negative states of mind. When you have perspective, it really allows you to put things into context. It really allows you to take yourself out of the frame and see the bigger picture. So the number one thing for me is always perspective. So anytime I'm in a scenario where I may be stressing or I may be anxious or I may be, things in my business may not be going the way I would want them to go, or things in life may not be going the way I want them to go. If I'm ever in a scenario like that, the first thing I do is I try to get perspective. I look at how far I've come. I look at the opportunities that are in front of me as opposed to, others that don't have these opportunities. I look at all of these different things throughout my life that have given me perspective, and that allows me to put things into context and realize that this is something I heard from a very successful person once on stage. And I was very young. I was probably 17 or 19 years old at this business conference. And this guy on stage, he said, if you have a problem that man can solve, you don't have a problem. You just have work to do. So that to me was something that really stuck with me and resonated with me. If you have, for example, an illness or something that you can't control or solve, that's something that's different. It's more justifiable. But if you have a problem in business or in day-to-day life and you can solve it by working at it, then it's not a problem. That's not a real problem. You just have to do more work. You just have to get more focused, right? So I think perspective is really the key.